This video is to go through the basics of the lead agent. Please make sure you watch the second video that will go through more platform-specific things before attempting to implement a defined contribution plan. One of the first things that you'll see as a lead agent is this initial interview form. It'll have the group name, the number of employees, the type of corporation, if they have an insurance plan currently, what the contribution amounts are, and participants, and a few of the other questions if they're offering supplemental coverages or if they'd like for you to quote them. This is going to be key in helping you help design the right defined contribution plan for them. This should be accompanied by a census. The census will have employee names, gender, age, spouse age, the number of children, zip code, and tobacco use. These are all important in quoting individual health plans. The gross salary column is only necessary if quoting life or disability products. As a lead agent, one of your other responsibilities is going to be to put together employee communications. Here's an example of one that you can use. It walks through the menu of options you've created for that company. Options for a group health plan, if available, or a guaranteed issue plan, if a group plan is not available. Second option would be individual or personal health insurance policies, just a few summary descriptions of the plans that might be made available. And then some options for spending accounts, an HSA or health savings account, an FSA or flexible spending account, and dependent care. And of course, we'll have ancillary products like dental and vision available as well. So when you get the initial interview form and start deciding which plan is going to work best for the company, you're going to want to take use of this FICA savings worksheet. If they have no insurance, this is a great way to show the employer the great savings he can have if all of the employees were to participate. And what you want to do is put in, based on the number of singles, the number of families, what the average spent might be per employee on the cafeteria plan, and then how many employees are going to participate. This will give the employer a good idea of what his tax savings could be, as well as what the combined tax savings of those employees will be. Now, if you happen to be in a case where they have a group plan or are currently already making a contribution, you may want to use this savings tool instead. This is going to help show the employer what they could save if they wanted to change their contribution amount. So instead of spending $231, if they wanted to spend $195 for single, instead of $508, they wanted to spend $450 for single, it's going to calculate for you what the annual savings will be just from the employer contribution. This does not count the tax savings for any employee elections as well. And this tool spreads the savings out, or calculates the savings over the next 10 years with a 15% or 10% inflation versus on their current contribution versus the defined contribution amount, which would be locked in and not change. You will have to change year 2 through 10 to reflect the new number. The formulas will do this part for you. Then you'll want to punch in the next amount and copy that all the way down to get your total savings. Make sure you follow those steps for the savings worksheet. So the last thing we'll talk about are the commissions that are available for the lead agent. And the lead agent's commissions are going to be 25% of the commissions that are going to be available through the cafeteria plan or through the defined contribution plan, the allowances or the plans that are chosen. So if you've got a United Health, Assurant, Humana, Aetna, this spreadsheet, which will be available, will help show you what you should be able to do on average based on the premium amounts for being the lead agent and taking responsibility for the employee communication pieces, the closing of the employer, and coordinating the 125 setup and enrollment. Please be sure to watch the next video where we'll go in more depth on the 125 and enrollment process. Thank you.